challenges that you want to take on in your life and do the things you want to do. Because it's really when we have courage, we break through, that is, it's a better version of you on the other side of your fear. Whatever you're fearing, whatever's there, once you get over that, you're waiting there. A better version of you is waiting for you on the other side. And then there's something called a comfort zone. And the comfort zone is what we're comfortable with in life. And to expand our comfort zone, we need to step outside it. And to step outside our comfort zone, we need to have courage, right? So in life we have a comfort zone. So for example, at one stage in your life, maybe when you're a child, your comfort zone was like this. You went maybe down to the end of the street or something, and that was the end of your comfort zone, and then you went back because it was like, oh, I'm not comfortable anymore. Or you're away from your parents for 6 hours, and suddenly, that you're outside your comfort zone, you want to go back there, right? As you get older, your comfort zone increases, and it gets bigger most of the time. And what happens, if we're not focused on growth, if we're not focused on something that's called constant never-ending improvement, if we're not focused on improving ourselves in some way all the time, as an adult, our comfort zone can only get so big. And then what happens is it doesn't stay the same. It starts to shrink. So maybe you get to the age of, 30, and your comfort zone gets that big. And if you think, well, I've done all my learning, I've done all my growth, I've bought the house, I've got married, whatever it is, and then what happens to a lot of people when they think they've sort of made it is, they think, okay, well, that's it then. And they think they're going to stay the same, but they don't. What happens then is it starts to shrink. The comfort zone starts to shrink unless you're constantly doing things to expand it, unless you're on a daily basis using your courage to do something, do something that's, they say, do something every day that's a little bit scary, not stand in front of a truck or something, but do something that is putting you outside your comfort zone, where you might get rejected, where you might fail, where you might look stupid, or whatever, right? Where you might get judged, whatever it is. Do something that puts you out of your comfort zone. And by doing that, you will expand your comfort zone even more. So you've got to be courageous. Bottom line is, without courage, there's nothing. That's the simple bottom line. Without courage, there's hopelessness. So courage can be built. You can build on your courage. It's not that you have to go out and do something massive. Each and every day, you can just take a little step, another little courageous step, another little courageous step, and you start to build your courage muscle. And it's so important to do because, how many people do you know that they get older and suddenly you see their comfort zones got so small and they're afraid to leave the house, they're afraid to, do things that you think, well, why are they afraid to do that? You get people that are afraid to get in their car and drive places and, whatever, get on a plane. People get this irrational fear of flying when they're in their mid-40s for some reason. A lot of people get it. People start to pick up these fears because their comfort zone has got smaller. They haven't constantly expanded. So you keep putting yourself out of your comfort zone, keep putting yourself out of your comfort zone, keep doing it, keep little acts of courage, put yourself out of your comfort zone, put yourself out of your comfort zone, and what happens, you do that enough, and then suddenly your comfort zone increases. Yeah? So the quality of your life is really dependent on how comfortable you can be with being uncomfortable, if that makes sense. So if you can be comfortable with being uncomfortable, will have a greater quality of life because you're going to be always stepping outside. Your comfort zone increases here, and you think, well, okay. And then you jump out here, and then you jump out here, and then you jump out here, and then you jump out here. And then suddenly this increases. And this is like a ratio, this is the quality of your life. When it's like this, that's no quality of life. when it's like this, you know, it's a bigger playground. There's more to do, there's more fun. So the bottom line is courage. It's the courage to step outside your comfort zone and do something that is going to scare you a little bit each and every day. And you know what that is for you. If you've got clear, you watched yesterday's video, you got clear on what it is, you gained awareness about what you want to change or what you want to improve or what you want to do in your life, and you get over the fact that you might be rejected in the process and you might fail in the process, and you know, whatever, you know, you might fall over, trip up, then you got to get up and dust yourself off and keep going. So once you've clear what you want to do, it just takes a little bit of courage. That's it. Courage to keep stepping out your comfort zone, and always keep that in mind as you go through the rest of your life. Keep that in mind about stepping outside your comfort zone, because it will sneak up on you. If you don't do it, it will start to contract very, very slowly, very, very slowly, very, very slowly, and then before you realize, you're like, well, all these things I'm afraid of that I never used to be afraid of, and that's what happens. So don't be one of those people. You know, keep expanding your comfort zone, and there's no end to it. It's limitless. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the comments. Really appreciate it. And liking the video, sharing the video, sharing the love. Okay, so my name is Matthew Armstrong, and I shall see you again tomorrow.